Boys, it is finally time we start yapping about the Kitsune Fruit. Everybody and their mothers have been spazzing out about it for the last couple of days now. But that's for good reason. The reason why is it's finally been officially leaked by the official Bloxfruits team. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm here to show you and teach you everything you need to know about the Kitsune Fruit. Starting off from the beginning and what we know. This right here is the official roadmap for 2023. Bloxfruits posted on their Twitter quite a while ago, back in October 27th. Of course, as you guys know, they released the Ghost Fruit, then they did the boat update where you could do things with boats now, and we are approaching the Kitsune Fruit. The boat update thing was kind of, I believe, like a silent update. I don't know if they're gonna add a new boat or not, but that's not really important right now. What's important is within this next week or so, from what I understand, the Kitsune Fruit is going to be revealed and added into the game, along with something else we don't know about yet. Right next to the Kitsune Fruit is this mystery token. I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll figure it out later. And going into next month, they're gonna be reworking the Dragon Fruit, which I am super sad about because I love the Dragon Fruit. I really hope that fruit becomes better or stays just as good. But now that's enough yapping about this map. Let's go back to their homepage. If we go ahead and go to their posts, we go ahead and see the first thing reposted on their page. And that's a tweet from Mr. Rip Indra himself, one of the owners of Bloxfruits. Right here, he tweeted himself. November 18th, he tweeted, "Soon." And this is obviously a picture of a transformed Kitsune. So if this isn't enough confirmation, then I don't know what else is. But this does give us a very big hint and clue of what the fruit's gonna look like. As you guys can see right here, in this position, it is transformed into the transformation, which means it's obviously gonna be a beast fruit of some type with the transformation, kind of like mammoth and leopard, how you could transform, which is very nice. We're getting a lot more beast fruits. If we go ahead and take a look at the official Bloxfruits wiki, these are all the beast fruits in the game right now, which means there is not many. There is only about 6 beast fruits without the Kitsune Fruit included. If you go look at the natural fruits, there is a lot more natural fruits, and if you look at the elemental fruits, there is a lot more elemental fruits. But as a day or two ago, something very important just happened. If we go take a look at the official Mr. Rip Indra's Twitter, we can see about 22 hours ago, he posted Shafi Dev, sorry if I said your name wrong. He went ahead and showed a little teaser / leak of the fruit being used. So not a lot of people know for sure if this is 100% the fruit, but I mean, let's look at the colors here. It's pretty obvious, right? This thing looks ridiculous, and I can't tell if he's using one ability or multiple abilities, but 4.1 thousand damage is really good for one ability. Not to mention, they have one of the best devs working on this fruit. If you don't know who Shafi Dev is, basically it's the developer that made the Sanguine Art fighting style, and his character model is actually in the game. It's the NPC you talk to. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. If we go ahead and go to the brand new Tiki Outpost, go under here and go talk to Shafi. This is him right here. He is the absolute monster that created this fighting style right here. The effects and everything about it just looks so beautiful. I mean, look at this. I know a lot of you guys love this fighting style more than God Human already, and I can tell why. I mean, look at how fast you could spam this. So imagine all that work put into a fruit now. But now I have something very important to show you guys. I have no clue if any other YouTuber has shown you guys this yet, but I think it is very impressive. Shout out to the original owners, whoever created this. This thing, it looks crazy. I don't want to spread any misinformation, so keep in mind, this is not confirmed. Anything you're seeing in this picture is probably fan-made. There is no way I can confirm this is 100% real, but it does look very impressive, and it does kind of look accurate. The reason why I even think this could be close to anything is because they do have the V transformation ability, so they do know that the Kitsune Fruit is a transform type fruit. This poster here also looks very professional. The cost seems pretty accurate. It looks like it's gonna be slightly cheaper than the leopard fruit, 4.5 cost rather than 5 million cost, which I can see that because I believe leopard fruit is probably gonna be the most expensive fruit for a while now. So when the Kitsune Fruit releases, and if this is accurate, this poster is insanely crazy. But now let's talk about the abilities. They have a Z ability called a Cursed Enchantment, and from the looks of it, it probably looks very similar to something like this. Obviously, Mr. Rip Indra, who posted this picture, blocked out the little ability thing because he doesn't want to show you guys the name of the abilities yet or show you what ability he's using here. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's probably one of these. So taking a wild guess, I'm just gonna say this ability right here is probably the Z ability. The X ability probably might look something close to Sanguine Art. If that poster is accurate and you have Claws of Agony, I could see it looking something similar to this. I mean, those look like claws, right? But of course they're red and they're fiery. Why don't they just change it to blue and make it a bit bigger and stronger, right? Next up, we get to talk about the F ability, which seems very interesting. It is called the Path of Embers. And if that's what they keep it to be, then taking a wild guess, I'm gonna say that has to do with something with fire. And of course, as you guys may know, the F ability on any fruit is usually a mobility ability, which means you use it to move around. around. For example, right now I have the portal fruit. The F ability just kind of teleports me a little bit forward. If we switch to like any other random fruit that has an F ability, such as like blizzard right here, and we use the F ability there, it gives us a flight ability. Or even if we switch to something like a beast fruit, such as mammoth, if you use the F ability when you have it transformed, you have a stampede ability right here, which just makes you unstoppable and you can crash into anything and deal damage. So I was thinking, with the Kitsune Fruit, if it's called the Path of Embers, I am thinking you turn into the Kitsune Fox and you run really fast, but as you run, you leave a trail of fire behind you, and anybody that touches that fire might take damage. Like I said, this is all just a wild guess, but I feel like that would be a very cool F ability for the Kitsune Fruit. Let me know down below, what do you guys think the F ability could be? Maybe it could be a dash that throws fire out? I don't know. There's so many possibilities with the name Path of Embers. But then again, we don't even know if that's the official name of the F ability. Back to the poster, we have the C ability called Foxfire Disruption, and I feel like that's kind of gonna be like a giant nuke or like some sort of explosion ability just from this look. I feel like it could kind of represent something close to the dragon fruit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. It has a C ability similar to something like this. So using the dragon fruit, using the C ability without transformation, it's just a fire shower that does all this explosions of fire beams, right? But when it's transformed, it becomes a completely different thing. But this makes me also wonder, right here on the dragon fruit, there's a fury meter. Do you guys think the Kitsune fruit's gonna have some sort of meter, or is it just gonna be like the mammoth and leopard where you could just transform for fun? I feel like maybe to balance out the Kitsune fruit, they might try to throw on like an ember meter and you have to charge up your embers. But that's enough yapping. Let's go ahead and transform and show you guys that nuke I was talking about. So if we go up in the sky and we use our C ability here, this is just a giant nuke that destroys the entire map full of flames and destruction. So I feel like the Kitsune fruit could have something like that. Maybe not to this extent and probably not in the sky, but it seems like it could have some potential like that. Keep in mind, since it is a beast type fruit, there is 2 abilities per set. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically when you use this Z ability like this, it's completely different from when you transform. Same thing with the C ability that I just showed right now. So I don't know about you guys, but I am really hyped about the Kitsune fruit. Let me know down below, boys. As I continue to scroll through Twitter, somebody went ahead and looked at the Kitsune fruit and added in their own drawings to it, and I think that looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go ahead and click on this right here. This looks really nice as a concept. Whoever drew this, yo, this looks crazy. Shout out to you, bro. This one is completely off topic, but it just reminded me of it. Do you guys remember the official Bloxfruits fruit contest where they said they might add one of these fruits into the game? I wonder, when are they gonna add any of these fruits into the game? There's a few others that also got incorporated, such as the celestial fruit that's not on here, and a few others. The Kitsune was one of them. But I wonder, boys, do you think it might be added with the Kitsune fruit right here and this mystery token? Anything is possible. But with that being said, boys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Make sure to click on one of these videos on screen because YouTube says you might actually enjoy it. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, boys. Don't forget to leave a like and sub.